Market segmentation, targeting, and positioning for competitive advantage. Pressman Pantig Bautista, Maulawin, Labrador Hicino, Lee, Lubrio, and Guatno. The Ford Motor Company has evolved from a mass marketing to target marketing. Automaker Henry Ford was very successful at both mass production and mass marketing. He pioneered the modern day assembly line early in the 20th century, which helped them cost effectively pump out huge numbers of identical Model T automobiles. The company originally made one car for the entire production. It didn't even have a choice of colors. Ford said, "You can have any color car you want, so as long as it's black." Over time, the Ford Motor Company moved to variety marketing as the company added other car models to its line production, and finally moved to the target marketing when the company started to eventually develop cars for nearly every market segment. Segments in the beer market. The beer market is segmented in many ways. Region, through regional brewers and brands. Income and social class, premium beers and imports versus budget beers. Lifestyle, the original party animal. Purchase occasion, here's to good friends. Usage rate, the one beer to have when you're having more than one. For this class, you chose psychographic segmentation. It divides buyers into groups based on their social class, lifestyle, and personality. Group 1 will be called Rich Kids or RK. These are the students who are naturally born rich or they have a very high income. The income may come from the parents' parents, or the grandparents. As long as they could buy whatever they want without hesitation, they would be under this group. Personality group 2 will be the pabebes. These are the students who have been trying to get whatever they want even though they don't really afford it. They will strive to get whatever they want as long as they get something from it and they won't stop. Lifestyle group 3 will be called Scholar na Bayan. These are the students from our class who are grade conscious because they need to maintain a high grade or they have a target grade. These will be the students who are practical when it comes to decision making because they know the difference of what they need from what they want. Product attributes are the different characteristics that define a product. Most of the time, these attributes will affect the consumer's purchase decision. It is important in positioning a product because it helps the company customize the product to fit the needs and wants of the customer. For example, if the target market likes the color blue, selling a product with color blue might help motivate the consumer to buy the product. A single attribute could be used successfully in positioning strategy because it would help you better define your target market. As long as this single attribute fulfills the wants and the needs of the consumer, then the product will be successful. So let's define the positioning and target market of Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, Mountain Dew, and 7-Up. So let's start with Coke. Target market people aged 12 to 45. According to the website, they have formed a responsible marketing. They will not advertise, market, or market Coca-Cola to anyone younger than 12. Coca-Cola's main goal is to reach different types of market segments by accommodating different wants for diverse group of people. For examples are the spin-off drinks of Coca-Cola such as the Diet Coke and caffeine-free Coca-Cola for those who want to taste Coke without the calories or caffeine. Market positioning. Coca-Cola's positioning is to become everyone's preferred number one drink on earth, to be part of people's daily life everywhere. Coca-Cola remains a global drink by adapting to other countries yet remain their core product. Pepsi Cola. Target market, young consumers ages 18 to 35, the youth. Pepsi's target market focuses on the younger audience. This is why they use Britney Spears, Pink, Beyonce, etc. And now they're getting Nicki Minaj for their advertisement. Just like Coca-Cola, their aim is to be able to reach different market groups, and they also have a spin of Pepsi drinks such as Diet Pepsi, Pepsi Blue, and etc. Market positioning. Originally marketed for medicinal purposes to aid in digestion and to boost energy. Their market positioning is to be able to be the drink that is cool and that is on trend, trying to get famous celebrities, athletes, and musicians on their ads. A drink for the youth, definitely. Next, Mountain Dew. Target market teen boys. Who likes the typical teen boy stuff? Ages 18 to 24. Brand positioning, thirst quenching, and with teens having an outrageous time with the brand outdoors. Urban cool. 7 Up, target market 18 to 34, it's for the millennials. And for the branding positions, the Uncola, lemon lime Uncola without the aftertaste. Now let's go on to McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, and Jollibee. McDonald's, target market kids ages 3 to 7, families, and people on the go. Market positioning, fast quick food that is dedicated to customer service. Burger King's target market is to appeal to young males ages 18 to 34, open to other age groups, and to keep the target audience diverse from economic reasons. Market positioning, Burger King's new brand positioning is Be Your Way, encouraging customers to be themselves. Wendy's target market, adults ages 24 and 49. Recently, they tried to reach the youths. Market positioning, Wendy's has an established image of quality products and never frozen beef and always fresh ingredients. Jollibee, target market, Filipino families. Kids as the primary target, with parents that tag along, of course. Market positioning, catering to the taste of Filipinos by maintaining the taste of the food specifically to satisfy Filipinos. Yes, the different fast food chains and sodas have their own identity and are very much distinct from one another. We don't think that any brand is more distinct than others because we find that each have their own unique branding and identity. For a potential employer, we will market ourselves as hardworking employees. Our main features would be our traits, which are responsible, we can follow directions, learn new things easily, and we can multitask. For a potential boyfriend or girlfriend, we will market ourselves as the perfect partner, caring, understanding, sensitive, does not get jealous easily, generous, loving, etc. For your mother or father, we will market ourselves as the perfect child, responsible, independent, polite, follows rules, and studies well. Yes, I would position myself differently for each target market. The positionings differ according to the target, and they differ because each target market has something they want or look for in a product. Aligning the product with the target market's needs make it more efficient or effective in terms of sales or success of the product. Thank you, sir.